Okay, so
Yo, hello.
you're so comfortable. I love that. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasinambi and I'm back with another video. And today I have a guest for you guys. Please introduce yourself.
Hello guys, my name is King. For those who know me, that's King,
Okay, so we are here for like a little bit of a serious conversation, but we'll try to like make it cheerful a little bit.
Yeah.
But we are going to be talking about mental health. Specifically today, I want to talk about mental health in boys, men, guys, and we are also going to be talking about gender-based violence from his side. Well, of course, this is like a single male, and so he won't be speaking for everyone, but I just want to get like a view from a male person. I feel like I've seen a lot of people speak about their mental health or gender-based violence, and it's always all the time been women. So I want to like just get a little bit of a different
a little bit of
okay. I don't know what that means, but we move.
No, but on this issue of mental health and all that, I feel like it's something that is very important, and again, those things that we talk about, because but you know that it's a problem, but you're like
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly my point.
So I feel like this is one of those things that we need to actually take them serious again, because
Yeah.
you'll find that many of the problems, like even gender-based violence and all that, they start from such little things.
Yeah.
No, it's not that important.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I feel like very culturally, or like black culture, we try to like not speak about it, especially in men. I almost feel like nowadays women are comfortable enough to say, yo, I got a problem, I'm going through something and I need help. But like not so much for men. You guys are not given that much of space to like speak about how you feel. So one of the depressions that have come about in most conversations this year is the lockdown depression. Like everyone has spoken about how like everyone was just going through a lot, but like still again, the only people that I heard talk about like their experience is like women. So I want to know, King, lockdown depression, like did you go through that? How was it for you?
I'd say I wouldn't say like I went through depression or what, but and alright, that's only because of like I'm involved with church and all that.
Right.
So like my church just I love my church, because
I know, like I know you were so in love with the church. That's really nice. It's great to watch.
They helped me a lot, because again they kept me busy during lockdown and all that. So you don't really have time to think about, but what am I doing in life? Like again, those questions that you'll be asking yourself. Well, everyone, like during lockdown, we are all not doing anything.
Yeah.
But Jay, it's kind of stressing just to sit down and be like, well, the only thing I'm doing is just to wake up, eat, sleep.
Sleep. Yeah.
So what kept me from that is that I was serving a church now and then. So that ain't kept me as a
absolutely. Yeah, I understand that, because most of like my problem during lockdown came from like not doing anything. I just felt like I had way too much time in my hands to think of the things that I didn't do right, things that I would change, and it was just super stressful. Yeah.
Thinking and all that. So.
But in terms of like generally, do you ever get like depressed?
If I would say no, I'd be lying.
Yeah.
I'd be lying. Ooh.
It would be just a guy thing to say. It would just be a very male thing to say.
Yeah, and that's true. Again, it's just the one letting the show it would be a male thing to say, but Mina.
Yeah.
Mina lonely.
Yeah, like I'm strong or whatever.
No, yeah, but actually I have again actually, and I think even it's a continuous thing, but now and then you just feel lonely or feel as if what happens with me is that I can't really say this is what's wrong, but you just feel right. I'm just not feeling myself and all that. So and especially this thing about stress and all that, because you know that stress is cumulative, right?
Yeah.
So if I would indulge on these thoughts of uthi, "Ish, kahle kahle vele, why am I not feeling okay?"
Yeah.
While not knowing which vele, what's the problem? I'm
Mm-hmm.
busy just, I'm just not feeling okay. I'm sleeping and all that, and I'm like, maybe I'll be fine and all that.
Yeah.
So I avoid that, John.
You avoid the thinking.
No, Shuti, I avoid spending so much time just I'm like, I don't know what's wrong, but I'm like, okay, you just pass and all that.
Mm.
So what I do is that if I go through such moments of feeling lonely or not knowing what's the problem, is that I always find something to do, Joe. And especially if I see Uti now, I'm like at a point of Uti, again, Joe, I don't want to do anything. Like
a demotivated type of situation.
Demotivated.
Yeah.
So what I do is that I usually listen to sermons on YouTube.
Right.
Because I know, as in, there are my people on YouTube who tell me what to do.
We're going to like lift the spirit.
If I listen to like the likes of TD Jakes, Michael Todd, and all that, I know they'll just uplift my spirit.
Right.
So that's how I avoid spending so much. That's why it was not really clear for me to answer the question of do I get depressed? Because I run.
Oh, you just
run.
Okay.
I run.
I just want to say, like, you're running to a good place, although I don't know if running is a great idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if running is a great idea. For me, it hasn't worked well. Every time I ran or suppressed feeling, they caught up with me.
Yeah.
But I think you're running to a good place. Running to the Lord. Take notes. Pull up your notebook and take a pen. Run to the Lord, because it seems to be helping King, so it might just help us. But did you ever like try to express to someone, or maybe your friend, or maybe your family, to say, hey, I'm going through something, and I'm just like
Yeah. There's this time I wouldn't have it. Well, at the time, if I'd say I've ever been depressed, although I'm not really sure if I've ever, but if I can say I've been depressed, it was that week whereby it was so rough, and I spoke to a friend of mine again, and I think we've been friends for 7 years. If I'm wrong, forgive me.
It's not keeping up with the anniversary. Okay.
So her name is Kinsan. So I just she was just my shoulder to cry on.
Right. We love Kinsan.
I felt just saying, Kenzie, you
you understand.
Like I was so when how to put it, but I was so free to express myself and tell it. This thing of saying that you must speak to our parents and all that, it's right. Like, hey guys, speak to your parents again, don't hide anything. But then there's some things that you can't just go into your parent and be like, hey, Pella,
okay. I get that. I understand that.
Such things, I can't speak with my parent and all that. I spoke to her again, and I was so, like, I didn't hide anything.
Yeah.
Again, Kensani knows me better than I know myself.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm telling you, and such things, Joe, they help a lot. Because I was so I was going deep and deep into the ground.
Okay, I get it.
But just opening up and speaking to her, it helped.
Like, gave you like some sort of I am glad that you do speak to other people when you do feel like, I feel like a lot of men don't speak.
Yeah,
like a lot, like if you are male, they just don't speak. They're mute, they're strong. And oh my god, you can't be strong forever. That's one thing I know for sure, that you will just accumulate those feelings, and then it ends up in like explosion, which is like not great. So I wanted to ask, which things do you tell your parents? So you can't tell your parents about like someone leaving or whatever.
No,
but
I was
like,
making an example, not that I don't tell them.
Okay, but like what things are you comfortable speaking with your parents about?
I feel like I tell them everything. Unless if maybe I see what I'm doing like wrong, or I'm being silly now. Then now you again talking to your best friend.
Okay, but you do like tell them about academic stress.
I do, again, like you, especially with my mom. I do, like, again, she knows, to the point whereby even if Tiwa, I can fail a test now.
Yeah, you tell
I
mom,
won't
like,
hide.
mom, I
I
just
won't
failed
hide.
the
Like,
test
I won't
right
hide.
now.
I'll tell her. And the nice thing about again opening up to your parents is that it helps you guys to bond, which is something
Absolutely.
that again, Joe, I don't know what is it only just me or what, but it's so hard for us now to just have that intimate relationship with our parents. Okay?
Absolutely, yeah.
So start by khulume nje na into nyana just simple like into I'm thinking of changing my hairstyle and that.
Right.
Such small stuffs and it keeps on growing. You feel comfortable.
Yeah, and then you feel comfortable. I support that. Start with the little things, like start with the little things, come to academic stress. Maybe eventually we'll get to like relationship stuff. Hi, mom. Hello, mom. Earlier when we were speaking, I don't remember if it's within the video or like before we started recording, but you actually said to me that suppressing feelings and accumulating feelings might be some of the reasons for like gender-based violence. So let's just like sweep into it like that. What do you think causes these things? Like from a male perspective, what's up with you guys?
Yeah, Joe, that's a good question to ask again, Joe. What's wrong? Because I feel like if we can know what's wrong, then we can know this is what we need to deal with. I mean, I think, Joe, this thing is not just about this thing of loneliness or like maybe a guy is just having feelings and all that. So I feel like this thing, Joe, is more a spiritual thing.
Right. Okay.
Like it doesn't make sense. Why is it that now so much men, Joe, are doing all of those things?
Yeah.
Why now? If CT, the problem is that men are lonely. So are we saying
or they are depressed?
Yeah, or they're depressed. Are we saying that in 1990 something they were not depressed?
I definitely feel like men abusing women has been going on for a long time. That's just my opinion. I feel like before social media it was just like better because they weren't killing women, like physical killing, but emotionally and mentally men have been killing women for the longest time. And I feel from my side, I feel like this is even supported so much, or men are protected so much by culture and the society. Like a man could literally do the worst thing ever. Or like, let's say traditionally a woman is abused by her husband and then she wants to go home. She will literally have her family say, we don't do that. We don't leave. We don't go home. Yeah, so like I feel like culture, the society really does protect men. It really does like support in a way, even if it's like underground.
Again, I was speaking to this other girl during the weekend. I'd see, like adding on that, I'd see even this thing, Joe, of like it's okay for a guy to have a polygram and all that. But if then like a woman can decide to have multiple partners and say no, like
this is what I want,
like you culturally will see that as if no, that's not right.
Yes.
Why? Then
double standard,
If we think it's not right for women to do that,
shouldn't be right for men too.
So I feel like you're right, Moti. Even your culture defends
men so much. I agree with you when you say this is like a spiritual thing. Just the other day when we were dealing with gender-based violence, it was all over, and I was like really, really exhausted, and I was just like, what is wrong with men? Like, what's the need to kill us? What's the need to sexually assault? How did you get to a point of like just like deciding that, you know what, she's done me way too wrong, I'm gonna murder her, like you can just let me go, you know? So, and I was just sitting and I was like, I'm tired of like hating men. I'm tired of even like speaking badly about them. The hatred is accumulating in my heart. Like I just felt like maybe pray for them as well, you know? One thing that we are doing so much is complain, talk, and everything. We can do all we can protest, we should protest, but let's couple it up with prayer. This is more spiritual than we think, you know.
And again, adding on that, I feel like even us as men, again, actually not only men but as human beings, it helps, Joe. I want to discipline. Discipline is very, like, it's very broad. if I can just be disciplined with cleaning my room, making sure that I wear clean shoes, there were such little things, ne?
Yeah.
Joe, such things can help you to develop discipline, even to the point whereby you feel that now you need someone, like you're not dating and you want maybe to sleep with someone and all that.
Yeah.
But you know what? No,
It's not
it's
right.
not right.
Yeah.
Because you've been disciplining yourself, you've been training this thing of discipline. I feel like it will be
To say
easy
no to yourself.
to say no to yourself.
Yeah.
Again, because Joe, the thing is that it's man, Joe, like we're ignoring a lot of things that in like they play a huge role in the actions that we do. And then let's pray for men.
Yeah.
Let's pray for South African men, because
Yeah.
this thing is not just, hey, the devil is in a mission, Joe.
Yeah.
Again, and he knows that if he can deal with the men and all that, it will be easy very
get to us. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's very important. Let's pray for men, and even us men, Joe. Come on, guys. Like I cannot, especially Joe. Like during this, like there was this time by man. Again, a lot of things were happening. Man. We're hearing stories of people. This one man has been raped.
Yeah, it was even difficult to be online. Yeah.
Even me, knowing that I didn't do anything, I'm like, man, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Because
I love that, knowing that you didn't do anything, but because you fall under that gender, you also want to examine if you can get anything out of yourself. I hate it when we say when we say men are trash and then someone jumps and be like, not all men. Like,
yeah.
No, like you don't need to comment.
The fact is that we are all potential what.
Yes,
okay?
like yes.
Yeah, you must never think you are not capable of doing it. Even man, timing. You can't rise up now and be like, not all men. Now at this point, whereby like man, guys, come on.
On all of these things that we have said, what would you like to say to men about like abusing women and just dealing with mental health?
What I'm doing myself to stay away from being abusive or finding myself raping someone. What do I do myself?
Yeah.
Okay? So what I do is that I have a relationship with God.
Right.
So by saying that, the nice thing about having a personal relationship with God is that you know when something is not right.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what even climbing it in front of a time. Like this happened literally last night.
Right.
I wanted to go getting a time like a garage now.
Yeah.
I think it was around 1 a.m.
Hectic. Okay. We need God, because
I was like,
it's not the safest place around here.
And I'm like, no, the security is there. But then I was like, but what, do you really need to?
Do we really need to?
And someone might be like, but that's it's common sense and all that.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe can be common sense here. But me learning to listen to God in such little things.
Right.
It helps me, even when I'm looking at someone or I'm crushing on someone. Ne?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, yay. And God will, like, I just have a voice that says, that's not you.
Yeah.
Like
don't do it.
developing a Christ-like character. Always ask yourself, what would Jesus do?
What would Jesus do?
What would Jesus do?
Yeah.
So my relationship with God is helping me to stay away from a lot of things. So my advice to you is that receive Christ again.
Oh,
Like,
that's
receive
really
Christ.
sweet. That's really nice.
Guys.
Okay, so from my side, let's just do it in the most scientific way from my side, since you've done it in the God's way on your side. I would say, men, acknowledge the feelings that you have. We understand that you're traumatized from childhood, from being told that you have to suppress your feelings all the time and you've never expressed yourself. But like, acknowledge that you have issues, acknowledge the problems that you have, so that you don't act on them. You know, one thing I have recently realized is that once you acknowledge that I have this problem, it's easy to self-control from that point.
And even going to the point of speaking to someone about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like yes, if you can acknowledge it, if you can speak it to someone else, if you can speak to God about it, it's better than to just keep it in yourself, press it down, and then you just act in a certain way. Acknowledge your feelings. Speak to other people. It's not a coward thing to do.
Yeah.
Speak to
Yeah,
a person
that's
who
very
understands.
Again, one thing that we need to do as guys also is that if I know that my friend usually makanami uzokhuluma things like hey ntwana joke nokelo wazi azingizomu what I can't be comfortable with me like for the fact that he's comfortable ukukhuluma nami about such things.
What, like,
that says there's something wrong with me.
Something is wrong with you. Why are you like very comfortable receiving such conversations?
So hey guys, let's deal with these things. You can't be comfortable with just your friends saying such bad things about their girlfriend or any female, and not only females, even other guys.
Yeah.
Like, why be violent?
Why be violent?
Why?
We could solve it a little bit way better, you know.
So yeah, I think let's
I support that so much. I always say discourage rapist jokes. We like if this is your friend saying a joke that's like normalizing harming women, don't laugh at it, please. Like make them realize that there's something problematic about like the joke that they're saying. Yeah, this is like all we had to say.
Not really, just that.
Okay. Apparently this is just the tip of the iceberg and there's a lot more. So please subscribe to my channel for more content.
Yes guys, do that. Don't only tell my guests, alright.
Bon, look. Cover a pattern. Bona pattern. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching. If you like this video, please like it. Our social media details will be in the description box down below. His will be as well. I'd love to see you guys in the next video. What am I supposed to say?
Guys.
What are we supposed to say?
Gotta be like, so guys, it was nice having you tonight. Oh.
Today, it's literally during the day. But like, do I talk like that though?
I'll leave it to your people to tell you.
Guys, do I speak like it just like... Do I talk like that? Leave it in the comment section down below. He said I'll leave it to your people to decide. So please, you guys decide if I speak like that. But I think we have to cut this video short now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Bye, guys.